we got one more match to close out the day 1. The Season 1 finals. And to bring you all the action, of course, we got our casters waiting on the desk. Go ahead and take it away, guys.
Oh yes, we are in fact waiting because we are back in the upper bracket with 2 of some of the most anticipated teams of Guns of Boom, back-to-back and Black Bulls going head-to-head in the upper bracket.
This is going to be an exciting match. You know Black Bulls, they wanted this rematch. Back-to-back, you know they wanted this rematch. Well, now they're going to get it. I'm excited to see what happens between these 2 squads.
Yes, absolutely. Let's actually take a quick look right now at the bracket, how we've played today and what we're looking forward to tomorrow. As you see at the top middle there, Black Bulls and back-to-back is what we're in right now. 2 European teams. This is a repeat of it, European Invitational Championship round.
Yep, this is the repeat match in the semifinals. The loser of this game will go to play hyped up tomorrow. So no matter what, these teams going on today, number 2 here at the Season 1 final. And for Black Bulls and back-to-back, I mean, you're talking about the 2 giants of Europe if we're considering the EU Invitational. This could be a preview of our grand finals.
Yes, absolutely. So let's get this match number 1 underway, everyone. Sorry, I had to do it at least once. The day is almost over. Feels bad, man. But we'll be back for more tomorrow. And right here, Black Bulls versus back-to-back. Let's take a look at your team number 1 with Black Bulls here. I love that.
Great poses, just
These are
great
different
poses.
every time, right?
And I love that. You know what? Guns of Boom Esports has the best player poses in any
Heck
esport.
yes.
Pat all yourselves on the back. You've done a great job.
Absolutely. Well, hey, everyone, take a look at this quick video. They explained to us about how to take a loss and what it looks like moving forward.
The best gun for me is Avalanche. It's just a powerful weapon in short distance. I just can do triple kills, quadra kills.
So I will tell a new player to find 3 good friends and participate in ESL tournaments.
Watch the professional players, watch their videos, watch how they play, ask them if possible. And the most important thing is to practice with high-level players.
Yeah, losers are not the problem because we start to lose the first match in Go 4. And then we were champions. But it's important to lose, to learn about our mistakes and improve.
And we will be good, I promise you.
I'd probably not be able to beat you guys.
Oh,
Why
who
not?
knows? Why not?
Yeah.
I like that
Yep.
for this team. I like how they're like, watch pro film, watch us play the game, because honestly, and that's probably what a lot of pros do themselves, and especially in other esports and this esport, watching film and understanding what works and what doesn't work. You'd be amazed at the perspective that you gain from being able to watch yourself play and really see your mistakes as you're not in it and you're not
Absolutely.
watching, and then you'll be able to pick things out that you're doing wrong. I think that's brilliant advice from Lord Mano, and I think that's great.
Well, absolutely. And even from a team aspect, because when you're in the first-person perspective, you are seeing what's happening right in front of you. You don't know what's going on behind you. So when you're able to watch back and see what the entire team did together, you can talk it out and see what worked and what didn't. So here they are right now taking the stage. Welcome, everyone. Black Bulls.
Probably, they might win my best posing quadro in all of Guns of Boom. And thanks to Divine King, that is just a stoic pose right there. And for this team, I mean, they are one of 2 squads now to win 2-0 today, and they did it against Amplified, and we saw Amplified again, and we saw that they are probably a force to be reckoned with in the lower bracket. But the Black Bulls in that map too, they were dominant taking that second game.
Well,
and
yeah.
now against back-to-back.
Exactly. Back-to-back. Team, the second seed for Europe here, John Wick, KM, Miggs, and Gonza. There's a couple brothers right here. They want to give us a few words on how they got into Game of Boom. Guns of Boom, excuse me.
And makes me a good player is my previous experience. I play in Quake 3.
I'm playing Guns of Boom about 15 months. You are a good player if you are playing smart, if you are playing with your team with team play.
My favorite gun is Odin. I like it. It's fast. It's damaged a lot. My favorite map is Saloon.
My favorite gun is Barracuda and it's sniper, very good gun. And my favorite map, I think, is also Saloon. I like its structure and also you can snipe a lot there. I hope we will get in finals and I think our opponent might be Bulls.
And here they are for Guns of Boom. There it is. Oh, like they love that pose. This is their other poses with those fingers.
I love that two brothers are playing at the top of an esport together on a team.
Yeah.
I think that is one of the coolest things, that not only one of you are good enough to make it here, but both of you are, being that, you know, the top 0.01% of your player base to be able to make it to this point. It's really incredible, and it gives you that sense of camaraderie that, you know, you just innately have, because that blood connection with your brother. I think that's the coolest thing.
Yeah, and the fact that they're even working together, because if you think about it, you know, you've got your siblings. How many siblings get along, really? You kind of fight.
Zero
They're
of
known
them,
to fight with
and
each
I have
other.
3 of them.
Wow. Kudos to you, my friend.
Love you, siblings.
You're the best siblings. But these guys are making it work. And we hear it a lot, actually, here in Guns of Boom competitive scene. A lot of people are friends with each other, and they're just hanging out, playing games. But they're playing it at the highest level that you can in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it just, that kind of synergy is hard to find in just kind of a hand-picked team.
Yeah.
I think as these teams move along and they really try to refine their rosters, you might see friendship start to take a backseat. But as for season 1, the majority of our teams, as they stated, you know, we all just kind of hang out, we all play together, we all enjoy our time, and it's something beautiful. Absolutely.
And that's great. Yes, competitive gaming and having fun at the same time, and you know, it's still serious business, but everyone can do it with a smile on their face. And speaking of smiles, we want to make one of your smiles bright up really loudly. Well, I don't even know what that even means. Somebody get me a coffee right here. If you're in the YouTube chat, you are eligible for a giveaway, the eye skin for your character.
Yeah, the eye, and get yourself in the YouTube chat. Take your chance, YouTube chat, because I took mine and I lost.
Yes, you didn't get any skin.
And because I lost, that gives you a better chance of winning.
Yeah,
100%.
100%.
I did the math.
Quick
And
math.
you have a 100% chance of possibly winning.
You know, the winner has a 100% chance of winning.
60% of the time it works every time. Doesn't matter though.
Oh my gosh, somebody stop us. Let's move forward right now. Let's check out what these teams chose to play on and what maps they didn't want to play on. Bans coming in. Paradise Island is out. Europe
We get
Square.
Skyscraper. Where is it? Where is it? Military Warehouse actually making an appearance. It's been banned out a couple of times already. You see Skyscrapers as well banned back-to-back. Doesn't want to give Black Bulls that. Farming Complex comes in the ban. The third map, Subway Station, which is starting to pop up a little bit more. And I like Military Warehouse. It's super close quarters, super just in your face all of the time. So I'm excited to see that map. And then we go to Europe Square control points, another favorite of the pros.
Yeah, and as we see here, one of each game mode. So, and what has been shown through the day is even though you might be dominant in one game mode, you might not be at all in another. So we are going to find out exactly who decides is the best, or find out who is the best for at least 2 of those game modes.
Yeah, and this is big for both of these teams. You move to the upper final, then you're talking about best of 5s. It gets, you know, a little longer of a grind, but you get kind of extra lives in a sense where it gives you more time to adapt, and it puts you in the best position possible to be able to move on to the grand finals. That's what both of these teams want, and you have a feeling that they may meet each other again at the end of day number 2, but this game right here, this team will get an advantage because at the upper bracket, if you go to grand finals, you get a whole new bracket. The lower final team has to win once, and then they have to win again for the bracket reset. So for these guys, this game is so important. This best of 3, so much on the line in terms of advantages.
Absolutely. And again, if you're just joining us, back-to-back versus Black Bulls, 2 teams that are no strangers to playing offline and against each other in specific. So how will they manage? They're coming off of a long flight from Europe, so that might be a factor. Both European teams here right now ready to go head-to-head.
Giving the thumbs up,
He's ready
to go. And, you know, I think we're going to see the kind of stretched to the limit. Black Bull's ability to communicate in their SWAT-like status as a Guns of Boom team, and Lord Mano being the leader of this squad, will he be able to just continue their road here against back-to-back? And back-to-back, I think they're going to bring it to them. They're going to really challenge their ability to communicate and their ability to control the map.
Well, this is their revenge right here. You know, back-to-back. They need to beat Black Bulls.
Yeah.
Again. You know.
Again.
Yeah. So.
And much earlier in the tournament, so you have less games to be able to do it in, and if they're going to do it, well, look, they got a guy called KM on their team who just pulls off insane plays. The brothers Gonza and Migs finding that synergy together, and you're giving me this face, Lucy, and I don't know what you're trying to tell me.
It's because I looked at Jen, I was like, meh. I made a funny face, and it happened. So hi,
Welcome.
My name is Lisa Malambry. I'm here once today, and tomorrow I'll be here as well. So,
All day.
So unfortunately for you, or maybe fortunately for you, depends on how you
Absolutely
take it, and we'll both be here. But I think we're going to go ahead and get this first match underway. Which is it going to be?
And I think that for Black Bulls, I want to see Excellency pop off again. He was so crucial in that game number 2, just not allowing Amplified to gain any sort of map control, any sort of mid control. And again, remember, it was Military Warehouse that they played Amplified on, and they absolutely dominate. Oh no, I had that mixed up. That was the one that went down to 1 kill. It was the other map where they were dominant and Excellency popped off. So for the rest of their team, Romeo, Divine King, and Lord Mano, I expect a lot out of this team just based off of what we've seen from them already. For back-to-back, John Wick, Gonza, Migs, and KM. We head to Europe Square first here for the control point map. We're going to get into this, Lucy, and it's going to be a tight one.
Yeah, I love that this is the first game mode that we're hopping into. It's very high octane. I mean, it's all of the game modes. It's just game in general is very action-packed, but King of the Hill will definitely bring to you. Oh,
You look at it.
It is control point.
Augmented reality, though.
There it is.
I love it. If you've been tuning in all day, you've seen it already. One of the coolest things that has ever shown up in esports.
Look at that.
Be able to look at the map like, attacking the city. Get them, and we're already underway. And it's close here to start things off with a 10-point difference. Back to back, going to try to take A. As you see, Lord Mana picking up a double kill. Back behind him is John Wick, and he does to John Wick. He picks that up and looking to take A. On the other side, B in that mid control for Romeo. Romeo down by KM, so they pick up the early kill here. And 189 points, 191 now for this team. They take an early lead.
Ooh, Black Bulls getting that double kill on the B point. They've got B and C held down. That's going to really help them a lot with these points. B is the one you want to really have the most control, and John Wick going to come in there and try to break it down. Nate's coming in.
Oh, and Lord Mano able to pick up another double kill on the B point, so they're going to grab that one back. And hill to climb is back-to-back. They start off with a kill, and as you can see, the A point here just kind of standing alone backside, and back-to-back are looking to try to push it together and trying to move forward.
This is an interesting play here. They're really wanting to get
Excellency.
B. Oh, but a guy called KM. We know that guy. He's that one guy called KM.
Yeah. And taking it down again, Lord Mano picking up another kill. So they maintain this lead. They almost have a 200-point lead onto them, and Excellency picks up another kill. Gonza also getting the trade. Lord Mano right now going off.
Oh my
goodness.
goodness.
107 points for his team. Excellency, that's the guy I wanted to see really step up for this team. 121 points so far.
Oh my gosh, Divine Lord Mano trying to take control of C point all the while. Oh, they tried back-to-back to take over the mid-hill. Oh no, excuse me, Black Bulls.
Oh, and going down now, Excellency just trying to cap this C point. He does get the neutralize. That nade, does it find, does it connect? Another nade goes out. They know somebody's in there, and now trying to aggress onto it. It is back-to-back, looking to take control of B. They're able to neutralize it, stop the points going. Excellency gets the kill on, and now trying to push forward. There's just mounting this lead, still with 800 points again. First to 1,200, and back-to-back are only halfway there. They're trying to eat back into this game, down by 200, now only by 150.
Yeah, they were able to at least get B in control, but they had to abort it in order to go grab another point. Oh, it's almost like a triple cap is coming into play. Will John, he does, he kills. Oh, Excellency or Romeo, I'm not sure which one it was. Oh, Romeo, right there. They've got, they had a triple cap for a hot second, which brought them back in.
Yeah, they're in the game.
Yeah, now they're back. Head to head.
And it's so close now. They were down by 200 points. They're able to bring it back. KM is popping off. The man has 233 points. He had the killing spree earlier, and Mig's able to pick up the kill against Excellency, excuse me, now Lord Mano looking to try to get the kill, but he goes down to John Wick. Look at this comeback, they've taken the lead, and with 1,000 points, they have 2,000 more to go. Back to back, looking to take a commanding lead late.
Yeah, 200. I mean, imagine 2,000 more. That would be wild. But almost 100, just over now 80. Wow, and it's surmounting right now.
We're gonna win this.
It's done. It's over. Right here, we're seeing it. 2 hills capped, and that is going to. I mean, no one's even trying to fight because that was
that's
right
it.
into victory right there.
Back to back, what a comeback.
I mean, you couldn't have. There was no way. At that point, they had 2 hills capped. They're earning points. You had to break it down fully, and even that process of breaking it down, they're still earning those points.
That last cap was so crucial, and then the
Yeah.
triple kill coming out as well. The points on top of it put them in the lead, and then all of a sudden you think, well, I mean, early in the game, you're like, okay, Black Bulls, they're out here to play. They're dominant right now, 250-point lead. And then back-to-back, the multi-kills, the nade kills, and then
Huge.
the double cap, almost the triple cap, that just catapulted them into the lead. An incredible display.
You definitely cannot get comfortable. So let's talk a little bit more about that last match over at the analyst desk.
That's right, we are all on our toes here. That match was so close, and this is a match that, of course, has a lot of history.
Yes, of course, because in EU Invitational, the last deciding match was on this same map. And back-to-back, back then, they almost won it. But then, I remember Black Bulls made a decisive comeback, taking all the points and winning. And we've seen a completely different story here. So it's a perfect way for back-to-back to come back after that defeat and to say that, no, we're not the same. We're going to win this time. We're going to be a much better challenger. Maybe we'll take revenge.
And we've seen a lot of Europe Square today so far, and a lot of differing results, but this one was super close. What was the difference maker for back-to-back to be able to take this map?
Well, when we managed to take A and B, what happened was you saw back-to-back, they stood in some really unorthodox position to get some damage done, and that's when they got the trip cap. I cannot state the fact that how hard it's going to trip cap, especially at this high caliber on Europe Square, but they managed to do it. But not only did they do it, they did it for such a long period of time, and you've got to remember, it's 6 points a second if you actually get all 3 points.
Now, historically, of course, this does go in favor for the Black Bulls, but already back-to-back starting off on a good footing. Does this bode well for them?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is Black Bulls' first loss, and they're actually the final team to lose a game inside of this tournament. Now, not having faced this adversity before definitely sets up for an interesting game, too, so I'm excited to get into it.
So, unfortunately, Mike not quite working. You had a lot of great things to say, like you always do. But at this point, Black Bulls, like you had mentioned, I'll paraphrase for you. It was their first map loss here in the tournament. They were, of course, just undefeated so far, but back-to-back, you know, making that statement. And they have to ride this momentum. We're seeing a lot of teams ride the momentum, but we've also had a lot of 3-map series so far. Gentlemen, do you think it's going to go to 3 maps? Will Black Bulls be able to fight back into this?
I am sure that it will go to 3 maps. I'm not going to be so strong on this. but, I mean, if there is one thing that I know about Black Bulls, and that Lord Mano, who's the leader, just hates losing. And if this thing, is going... So Black Bulls will bring everything on the table right now. And if they have the discipline, they have the skills, and I'm sure back-to-back will have to pull out something incredible for them to not take back that second map.
Yeah, that's right. We know that Lord Mano, he never rests on his laurels after, of course, their victory even over at the EU Invitational, even because they lost the map. He was so disappointed in his team, and he just wanted to be better. He wanted to be the absolute best. But, of course, if you want to be the absolute best, you got to get geared up, and we got a lot of stuff that we've been giving away all day long. We got 2 more giveaways for you guys, so make sure you guys get into the YouTube chat to enter into the giveaway. Lots of fantastic prizes that we have been giving away. This time, it's the eye. Fill me in on the eye.
So, the eye. It's really good. It lets you scan the entirety of the map for the opponents, and you see them as red shadows through the buildings for a period of time, depending on how well upgraded your eye is. We, of course, are giving away the fully upgraded eye, so if you want to see your victory, go to the chat.
Yeah, never take the eye off the prize. And of course, the prize is $120,000. That's what I'm here for, by the way. I'm just dad jokes all day long. But $120,000 are on the line here. The lion's share going over to, of course, the first place. Black Bulls, they've already taken home $20K from, of course, the EU Invitational. They want to continue to add to that purse, but these teams are just starving. They want more money. They want to be able to hold up a championship prize. And again, it's the Season 1 finals. So this means so much to all the teams involved. What does that mean? What does that entail walking away as a Season 1 champions?
Well, that's the thing with the prize pool. It's not just life-changing money. It's the pride. They all want to win. They don't actually care too much actually about the prize pool. You saw Optimus before. He doesn't care about the prize pool and how much they'll win coming out of his tournament. It's about the pride of being the champion, being the Season 1 champion. And for that, that's a huge statement. And I think every single team, any one of these teams could actually go for that because you've seen so many upsets and, you know, so many different ways. So it's going to be interesting to see how things pan out, especially towards the end of day 2.
All right, will Black Bulls be able to keep it in their court? We'll see. They are currently down 1-0 in this best of 3 to back-to-back. We're going to go ahead and send it back to the casters to see if they can fight back.
Thanks, guys. Hey, everyone. We're back here. Map number 2 underway. And as Stannis was saying, Lord Mano had said previously, or had said before, how he hates losing. I'm sorry, he hates losing more than he loves winning. So
I understand that feeling.
Loss.
I align with that so hard. Losing sucks.
I mean, that might be a motivator. And usually that's kind of a demotivator for some because you might feel that defeat and it might be resting very heavily on your shoulders. Lord Mano, though, taking that charge to say, look, guys, shake it up. We're going to win this. Get your head in the game. Let's get a win.
And that's what you want to see, right? You want to see Lord Mano doing that because it's not, you know, losses are going to happen in your professional career. You're going to lose games. It's not about whether or not you don't lose. It's about how you respond after losing. And so for Lord Mano to be that voice of reason, being like, hey, we're going to do this. We're going to win. That's the kind of attitude you need. And heading into Military Warehouse for game number 2, Lucy, this is it for back-to-back. If they can stop the Black Bulls here, they will move on to the winner final, and it's going to start off quickly.
Instance coming out, taking damage.
Gonza actually got the first kill. He gets a double kill and trying to put back on the Lord Mano. He does pick that up finally. So the early lead, but it's immediately squandered. KM picking up another kill.
There it is, and then slow going. It's TDM action, 44-41 right now. Oh, sniper shot connects, doesn't get the kill.
Oh, and John Wick getting 2 kills as well. Gonza picked up 1, so 40-point lead early for back-to-back. Romeo, he's about to get sandwiched, and instead it's Romeo picking up a kill. It's Romeo picking up 2 kills. It's Romeo picking up another kill. It was actually Lord Mano and Divine King that picked it up, but Romeo did a ton of damage before he went down. I got so excited I didn't even look at the kill feed to see who actually picked those ones up.
You were just like, I see a lot of death.
I see Romeo in their face, and they're dying. That's what's happening. 20-point lead here still for back-to-back.
Yeah, still in the game. And again, I mean, we're going to see those points pull away the moment anyone starts getting killing sprees. KM going in hot.
Oh, KM just kind of walked in and said, yeah, this is my house. Get out.
So sorry, who gave you the keys?
Yeah, look at this. Already trying to find the snipe. He gets a big shot. The nade right next to him. He's going to get that kill on the backside. He doesn't. Divine King actually got the double kill. John Wick picking up a double kill in return and trying to increase their lead are back-to-back, but Black Bulls are hanging with them the whole way.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness, look at this, the score points. I mean, they're obviously goes to show they are number 1 and number 2 of their region as they're just going, the points are going head-to-head, back-to-back. Going ahead, losing the lead actually right here now.
Look, Lord Mano actually took like a very high point. Gonza gonna pick up the kill there and get Lord Mano, but Lord Mano did get the trade, and now look at Gonza. Throws the nade in the face, gets a great kill. Gonza popping off for his team.
Ooh, Divine getting that kill on Gonza says, you need to stop right now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's getting a little too hyped up in here. Oh, you know, the misplaced pun though. I mean, I meant to say it, but it wasn't a forced pun, but it would have worked.
You did not force it, and that's the important part. Black Bulls trying to come back. They're within 10 points. They take the lead for now. Can they hang on to this? Lord Mano, Romeo, and Excellency working to get that lead, and now they're going to aggress forward, trying to push up. Nades are going to fly out, trying to box back in. KM Gonza trying to move up. Divine King, he's in trouble. He goes down. And now, back-to-back, trying to push in. Romeo by himself, and he gets 1 kill. He gets the kill on the Ming. KM in trouble now. It's the Bulls picking up that kill as well. And now it's Black Bulls with this lead late. They have to win this game to force game 3.
And they're getting there. They're in the finish line. They only need 120 more points. Oh my goodness. As I speak. Nope. Look at that. See? Just as fast. Those kills compounded on each other, just making the points just shift so aggressively.
And KM trying to put the team on his back. He finds a kill. Migs got 2 kills. The double at Excellency is all by himself. Migs on the point, looking for the kill against Excellency. Excellency goes down, and it's the lead return for back-to-back.
4:33 in the lead. Oh my goodness, they're just continuing to plow Black Bulls, but they're actually just like, okay. Oh my god, look at this. It's just going back and forth. I can't even. Oh no,
Black
they're on the
Bulls.
finish line.
This
16
is it.
seconds.
This
I'm
next
sorry,
push
points.
is huge. Back-to-back has to be careful about how they aggress. Look at Excellency. He's already thrown the nade forward. Tons of damage on the John Wick. And now trying to push it. 1 kill for Gonza. Gonza goes down to Lord Mano. They need 1, maybe 2 kills, depending on how it happens.
Oh my
Black
god.
Bulls to force a game number 3.
It's
back
too
to back.
close.
They want to be so careful. The nades are coming out for Romeo. They want to find that kill. John Wick, look at Gonza. He doesn't care. He has full armor. He gets 1 kill on the Lord Mano.
Whoa.
Divine King goes down. Back to back. 1 more kill. They get it. 2 to nothing. They move on.
Back to back. My goodness. Y'all are gonna give me a heart attack.
Are you
That was
kidding me?
insane.
Oh, hugs all around. What a play. At the end, the patience paid off. Gonza just, look, man, you MVP of that match, okay? That came down to him just making a play. He got in, got the initial kill. The rest of his team came in to support, and they were able to pull out the win, and they swept the Black Bulls.
Oh my gosh, I can't even speak at this moment. This is a fantastic win. Not just to take the win, but to just 2-0 the previous reigning, the first place team of EU. Oh my goodness, pushing them down into the lower bracket and said, have fun down there. We're gonna be partying up in the upper bracket. So with that said, let's kick it over to the analyst desk, and we'll see you guys for the next matchup.
History is key in this matchup. Last time, it was the Black Bulls that knocked down back-to-back to the lower bracket, but now history has been reversed.
Yes, or rewritten, or anything else. Really, it's just so hype for me what's happening right now because, you know, like it felt like such a story EU Invitational. It was 2-0. It was 2-0 from Black Bulls to back-to-back, and then back-to-back had to climb back up to meet them in the grand final and to fight 2 grand finals against them. And right now, I'm just being so jittery at the idea, at the thought of maybe Black Bulls going to the losers bracket and maybe climbing back up to fight back-to-back in the grand finals. It's of course too early for that. It's just like a dream and a fantasy that I see in the future, which would made it perfect, but let me dream.
But now they have to fight back against adversity, and it was so close. They could have kept this series alive, but map number 2 ended tragically for them.
Yeah, that's right, because when we saw back-to-back before against V, they dominated this map in complete fashion, but this one, there was a lot of trading, but the thing is that when you got players like Migs and John Wick who are very, very aggressive, cleaning up anything, any damage that KM actually does with that snipe, he did it. It's like the perfect complement, you could say, but they did a fantastic way, and the best thing is the fact that they didn't panic, they pushed perfectly in any kind of instance, and especially at the end with that great collapse on their side.
I mean, you're absolutely right. KM said it in his last interview that, you know, he is basically supporting his team. He's doing the chip damage, and then the team comes in and finishes them off. And there have been some great individualistic plays and a lot of great team plays coming out from back-to-back. Chief Pat?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this was one of my favorite maps so far, filled with superstars on both sides. Lord Divine, Excellency, John Wick, but you came down to the ends with Migs getting a double kill to finish it off. I mean, that was one of my favorite matches I had seen so far. And as you said, I think Black Bulls is going to be a big competitor in the losers bracket, but don't sleep on Amplify because they're making their way up too.
Yeah, and of course, what a great way to sort of almost round out the day, but we do have one more match laying in the wait. And so right now, I got to get your thoughts, guys, about the matches so far. You guys haven't mentioned it. You have not seen a tournament with this many upset wins and so many surprising victories. Why do you think that is today? Why are we getting so many upsets and so many 2-1s?
It feels to me like every team did their job on evolving and just really transforming themselves just take back-to-back here for a second. It was a team that was almost completely reliant on their ace to finish off everybody. And right now it's a complete opposite. They reinvented their playing style. Now KM is just doing the chip damage, and the team is doing all the kills. And for other teams, I think it's just, you can say the same. It would be true. And that's why I think those playing styles evolving is giving us completely different outcomes than we have been expecting. I'm sorry, I just fumbled up there.
No, don't worry about it. But what you have been doing has been talking about the guns really well, and along with all the equipment. One more time, we've got the giveaway, of course. Make sure that you guys get into YouTube chat for your chance to win the eye. Let's fill the viewers back at home up about information about the eye.
The eye is, of course, an equipment with an active ability that you can equip, and you can see through the walls, and you can see into your future, and maybe you can see even the victory. So try to win the eye in the YouTube chat, and maybe you will be the victor.
All right, that is the eye. We have one more giveaway after that one, so you guys got to stay tuned. You guys got to stick, with your eyes glued on the screen there. And, it's not difficult with such amazing games. Now, any final thoughts about that last series?
I just don't know what to say. It's the fact that back-to-back, I'm so happy for them in terms of kind of getting their revenge, but you never know. Black Bulls, you were saying the dream could still be alive in terms of seeing that rematch of a grand final. It could happen, but it is still early days. But I'm glad to see back-to-back getting their slight revenge.
All right. Now, when we come back, we will have, of course, another final winners interview with someone from back-to-back, and then we'll finish out the day, our final game of the day. 8 so far that we have been able to just push on through. That's going to be it for us right now. We're going to take a short break, and when we get back is the final match. This is, of course, the Guns of Boom Season 1 Finals.
Points, they have 2,000 more to go. Back to back, looking to take a commanding lead late.
Yeah, 200. I mean, imagine 2,000 more. That would be wild. We're almost 100, just over.
Their lead are back to back, but Black Bulls are hanging with them the whole way. Lord Mano actually took like a very high point. Gonza gonna pick up the kill there. Migs on the point, looking for the kill against Excellency. Excellency goes down, and it's the lead return for back